What's up, guys? My name's Abe, and today this is gonna be the day I do the Q&A. Now, I didn't get that much questions on YouTube or anywhere, so I'm just gonna try my best to answer questions as much as I can, and maybe if I can try to kind of yap about some things. So yeah, just hang on tight in this video today. I don't really have a personal opinion on my favorite horror movie, but if I had to name one, I would say only The Conjuring or Wreck. The reasoning for The Conjuring is because it's so good. I don't know what to say about it, and the, and the point is it's a true story. So that's what makes me more shocked that all of that from The Conjuring is a true story. Imagine how it would have looked in real life. Like, I would be so scared, you know? And even the scares are really good. The character developments are really amazing. I love the plot twists in that movie. They're so good. I can't help it. The movie is just that good. The casting is really good. I really like the casting. Like the who played Lorraine or some shit like that. Um she's so beautiful, and she is just meant to be Lorraine from The Conjuring, you know? I have the reasoning why I like Reg is I love my favorite genre of horror films are found footage. Found footage horror films only scares the absolute hell out of me, or I'm just so scared in general. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen in a fucking horror film with horror movies and found footage. Like Paranormal Activity, for example, which you recently have been watching, and it's really good. And I love Reg because the plot, not like anything's interesting about it. It's just the one thing I like about Reg is that it's scary and it's based with apocalyptic film, I guess, in a way, and it's just pretty good in general. But honestly, Conjuring is probably one of the better movies, and definitely I think almost tops Rec because of how amazing it is. Now, that's a question that you could ask someone else because I don't really have a personal opinion on my least favorite villains. Um, like there's a lot of villains that are like so stupid, but there's a lot of villains who are like also smart. So I can't really say my least favorite villain. I feel like my least favorite villain will be like from shows or something, but I'll have to say one. I don't know. It's a good question, you know. I can't really answer that question. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have a least favorite villain or favorite villain. They're just all the same people. They just have different like um like different kinds of plans or goals that they want to reach to, and they just don't get it. So it's just the same thing. I'm gonna try to answer both these questions at the same time because I haven't been on YouTube much recently, actually. um so I haven't been able to see anything that you've posted, but it's because I've been busy with my life recently. I've been doing other stuff. Like recently, I just got a new addition to my family, and I needed to take care of my new baby brother, and also I got to worry about my sister and then school. So I haven't been really focusing on anything, including YouTube, and I guess that's kind of the reason why I haven't been like doing like YouTube videos recently, because it's only I get lazy to do them, or I just have other shit to worry about other than YouTube. And now this is gonna be a conversation that it's kind of like boring if you don't want to know this, just try to skip this part. Um but um I haven't been focusing on YouTube much, but it's because I've been focusing on my real life, because it's YouTube to me. I love YouTube. That's how I got started with, YouTube when I was like 6th grade, 7th grade. Um And recently, if you guys haven't seen by now, I haven't been posting that much videos. But I have a reason for it is because not all and I haven't lost motivation. I mean, I guess I kind of did, but I guess it's because I don't really have that much ideas. Not only not much ideas, but I don't have much more like anything to do anything on YouTube because I've just been busy with my life. Like school has been giving me a hard time, then I've been have to deal with my family and family problems. I look, and not that I can't focus on it. Like when I was making the video, or was it the last video? I think it was the last video I made. I was dealing with some problems at the time, but because that was the only thing I could do at the time because I didn't really have anything else to do to get everything off my mind. Now, I love YouTube, and for the Lords, I do not want to quit. But there has been something in me that's telling me like I should just not do YouTube until I graduate because like as of recently school has been fucking me up, then I have to deal with other stuff at school, then I gotta deal with drama, and I gotta deal with my friends at school like Pedro, and I gotta worry about some of my other friends from real life, and it sucks because I don't wanna worry about all this, you know? And I gotta deal with my life, you know? That's just how it is. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm a lazy bum or anything. I just want you guys to know that I'm not. I'm also a human being with a life, you know? And it's okay if you don't really do anything and you just make videos. I honestly respect that. But for me, have stuff to do. I'm a human being. I'm playing tennis. In school. I'm doing everything I can. Trust me, I try to make space for YouTube. I really try. But it's just I don't know when to do it. I don't know when's the right time. I don't know when's the bad time, you know? And I just don't focus on it. Like if you want to learn more about it, you can talk to me on Discord. But I just been so focused on my life that I'm just not so focused on watching YouTube videos anymore. So to answer you, Sprinkle, I haven't been really watching any of the videos because I just been so focused on life, you know. I've been focused on school. I've been focused on everything. So I really hope you understand that I haven't been on YouTube because I've been so focused on life. And I think that you guys would understand. I do, in fact, have a hobby that I do, and that is playing tennis. Now, tennis I've been playing for the past 3 years now since I started high school, and I've been playing tennis as of recently. And that's another reason why I haven't been so focused on YouTube because tennis has been also taking up my time. And I tennis is like really fun. And people just don't see the way I do, but I really love playing tennis, and it's okay if you guys don't like it. I really respect your opinion, but I just love playing tennis so much, you know. And hobbies, I don't really hobbies at home. It's like very difficult because I love gaming, but I also love like just doing YouTube. But I also don't want to focus my life on YouTube all the time because I'm gonna end up stressing myself about it. That's why I canceled the series that I was making, the voice acting remake, because I didn't want to focus all my time on that because I gotta worry about like what I need, the material and stuff like that. But to answer your question, I love playing tennis and playing games. That's a pretty difficult question because I loved all the OCs that I've created. Um, and there are some OCs that I never created, but I think one of my OCs that I loved the most was only the Alone OC, which I now called AV, with AVIE. And actually, my old OC, um, now you guys are gonna ask me why was that one your most favorite OC? Let me explain the backstory. So, I had this friend in middle school actually before I started YouTube. and me and her started doing the art role plays in Gacha Online and Roblox, and I played that for like a year, and then when I started YouTube, I didn't know what OC to make, so I just copied an OC from one of the Gacha Club's characters actually, and just remade them to look like, well, my OC. And I don't do that with all my OCs, but I would sometimes do that because I like to make them look like different characters other than just characters from Gacha Club. And um, my OC was created, and she taught me how to make shoes. And if you guys don't see that little spike on the bottom of my OC, um, I really hope you do, because that was how that was like how I started doing the shoes, how I did it with my OC. It is I was inspired by her because she told me to do it. I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll do it. And when me and her stopped talking much, I just started copying the way she did it, and there was my OC, you know. So it's only that one, my original OC, or AV. I know. Now, friends. I have different kinds of friends. So I have three kinds of friends: Discord friends, real life friends, and other real life friends. Discord friends, I have a lot of Discord friends, and that includes well, I'll explain that other part like towards the end. So, and please, if you start judging me, please don't think I'm a weird person, okay? So let me just explain that part at the end. My Discord friends is Sprinkle, AJ, Himary, Jax, but we don't talk anymore, so I don't really care. And some of my other friends. I have a lot. And those are my YouTube friends also. Um, my real friends, now, if you guys don't see that kind of personality I have, please know that when you meet me in real life, and I'm gonna start out really nice, right? Once I start trusting you more, I'm gonna make jokes, not inappropriate ones, of course, but I'm gonna make like stupid jokes, because that's what makes me funny, you know. My humor is that I joke around a lot, and I hope that I can get some laughs, you know. And those are the other kinds of friends I have, and I have my real life friends, which is other real life friends, which is Pedro. Now, let me explain about him, or me and him. Me and Pedro met actually right after I started doing YouTube, and we became friends because that was the only thing we could bond with. When high school hit, me and him talked to less, and um, our close relationship or friendship became more like best friends. To me, we have turned to more like friendship than best friends because of how less we talk. Because now my real life friends have taken over, like not taken over, but they kind of got me to them more, because I joke around with them. They get my jokes, so I get their jokes, you know. We joke around with each other a lot, and Pedro just don't doesn't get the jokes like we do, you know. And of course, I Pedro was my best friend. He was my best friend since middle school. Nothing can replace that. But it just seems like me and him have grown more, like we went different ways because of how different we are, especially now. Like, I'm a gamer, and I play different kinds of games, and I don't do gacha as much. I don't know about him. I don't know if he does do gacha. I don't know what he does, but I certainly don't do a lot of gacha anymore. As you can tell from my YouTube channel, I do not do that much. And me, him, um, we didn't grow apart because we're still really good friends. But I feel like we kind of fall enough in our friendship to be more friendship than like best friends. If I had to go to individual friends, Sprinkle, actually, the first one that started me with YouTube, I had another account, in which was Wolfie. Wolfie Animations, if you don't know her, she's been on my like past videos, and you've probably seen her YouTube channel. If you haven't, I think it should be on my profile. You should see her there. Me and her became friends in my other account, and it was when I met my OC met Mel, and him and her have grown to a relationship, and me and her just became pretty close friends. So every time she'll post one of my OC, which at the time I didn't have, um, it's just wow, it's crazy. That's me. Me and her had grown a close relationship, and honestly, um, and of course my videos I ain't as creative as well her OCs were, but I honestly think she deserves a lot of respect because she's still doing YouTube, and she has about, I would say, like 2K subscribers. I honestly respect her because I think she had like 500 when I met her, and she's now at 2K, and that's just big because that's something that I can never reach, and that's something that I hope to reach, but I will never make it. Um, and I know I won't. I could get like 15K views, but I can't get like 15K subscribers. And yeah, that's just him, right? Wolfie. The next person I met was Sprinkle, and she was the first person to me that we started talking first before I met everyone else. Me and her started talking, I think it was in one of her videos, and me and her just started talking more, and we became close friends, and we're still close friends to this day. I think we're still best friends. I think she's my best friend still. Even though I have different best friends now, nothing will be the way me and Sprinkle met, and nothing will be how much she means to me. The next person I met was Jax. This is controversial to me because me and him don't talk as much anymore. Um, we had a good friendship at first, and then he started making stupid jokes that I would make now, but he started making stupid jokes, and it got me pissed off because when I was younger I couldn't take the jokes he was making, so at some point we just became enemies, I guess, for like a year. Every time I would talk to him or even look at him, I was tired of him. I didn't want to be around him. I wanted him dead. And this is the actual story. Like, I'm not even joking. And we had this rivalry for like a year of just non-stop fighting. At some point, me and him rekindled our friendship and we started talking again. If you guys don't remember, if you haven't seen my YouTube community, well, I suggest you go all the way at the bottom. And I made a poll one time, and I asked the community, what do you think of me? I got in like 5 replies that said, my boyfriend. One of them was Jax, and me and Jax started talking about like our feelings. Like, I didn't really care, and Jax really wanted to be with me, so we just started dating. I don't know how long we lasted. I think we lasted about like 5 months, and then we just ended our relationship, and we were doing good. It's just I don't know who broke up with first though. I think it was Jax, but I'm not really sure. And then just right after that, we just stopped talking. Where I don't want to say this in a really mean way, but me and him are not that close anymore. It sucks. Me, him, he was also my day one when I started YouTube, and now he's just like gone. Like, to me now, he's just someone that I met and just not a close friend anymore. Me and him, we don't talk. We don't talk at all. We only have like 1 to 2 conversations like every year. Not even like every once a month, like every year. And if not, if I'm lucky or we're lucky, like twice. Now, we don't speak to each other. And I told him about some of the things that were personal to me, and we haven't talked. Like, I think now he has other shit to worry about, and I also have shit to worry about. But I'm also almost online at Discord every single day, and I'm always on Discord. Like, whenever I'm actually doing something, I'll be on Discord and checking my notifications, see if anything happens, and well, nothing's there. So, if he does watch this video, which I hope he doesn't, because honestly, I don't want him to like say anything bad, because I really do respect him. He was one of my day ones, but as of recent, we haven't been talking, and whenever we did talk, we'll just talk for like a day, and then we'll stop talking for like a whole like 5 months. I respect him, but I guess we don't talk that much. AJ, me and AJ, we had been friends. I don't know how we met. I think I just commented on one of his videos, and we just started role playing. And me and AJ, we were friends. Man, I actually never remember. We were friends for like we've been friends for like 4-ish years now, and uh, me and AJ are close friends, I guess. I mean, there is some information I don't tell him, but it's because there's some things that I don't tell him, but there's also information I keep from Sprinkle as well. Me and AJ are, I guess, is sort of close. We're not at a point of like him and Sprinkle. Like him and Sprinkle have a very close relationship, unlike me. But of course, me and him are gonna have a good relationship. But um, I guess ever since I haven't made YouTube videos for a while, um, everyone just seems to do their own thing with their friends and with each other. Now I hope that I could get back the ways I used to make videos, like role plays and stuff like that. But now I don't want to do basic role plays, because now that I've made videos, I can start making videos more. I can start doing it more. I don't know why I can't just do it, but whatever. But back to the subject. Me and AJ were okay. Me and Himari, I actually met her when she started YouTube. I think when she started YouTube. I think it was at a time I started it. Um, Me and her, we also the same situation as Jax. We don't talk as much, but it's mostly my fault because I don't really talk to her. And whenever I try, she'll be offline. So, yeah, I guess David, which if you guys don't know, he is like, I guess, father figure in a way. And of course, he's not my actual parental figure or anything like that. So don't really take it as like anything. Me and him just became like father and son in roleplay. I don't really think of him actually my dad. Honestly, a father figure to me, he is like about, I don't know, but um, father figures to me, I personally, before me and David became like father son, I did not care for a father figure at all. I really don't. And of course, I still don't give a shit. Like, I have a life. I don't have a father figure. I only just needed my actual mom. But I guess, well, me and David became father and son. And that's the same thing with me and Himari. Me and her became mother and son. And, yeah. And of course, I guess everything's changed since then. Ever since I haven't done YouTube in a while, everything has changed. especially since I told them about um and this is gonna be a warning. This is gonna be fetish related, so if you don't like those kinds of like talks or anything like that, just please skip this part. Try to skip as much as you can. If there's some interesting things to hear about it, well, you could stay for it, but just if you don't like it, just skip it. Ever since I told them about my foot fetish, they've just haven't been so close to me since then. Like I told David and Himmery and Jax, they were okay with it. And of course AJ and Sprinkle were okay with it. But ever since I told them, I haven't talked to them so much. And they don't have a fetish like I do. They don't. David doesn't have that. Himmery doesn't have that. Jax does, but he doesn't really focus on me. Sprinkle doesn't, and AJ don't. I am the only one that has a foot fetish. It's so bad. I hate it. Because now I feel like the weirdo of the group. Or I guess this whole with all people. I look weird, I look disgusting, and when I look at myself in the mirror, I think that's not me. That is just another person. I hate it. I don't want to have this foot fetish anymore. I don't want anything. I just want it all to end. I don't want, like, I want the foot fetish in me to end and just have a new me. For some reason, I can't even get over that part. And of course, like, look, I love my foot fetish. Don't get me wrong. But it's gotten at a point that I just can't stand it. I don't want to have a foot fetish anymore. I really don't. But there's something in me that's keeping me away. It's like an addiction. I don't know why it's became a huge problem. Like I don't tell Sprinkle, AJ, or any of them like this. So if they do watch this video, they're gonna only one feel bad for me, or two, they're gonna feel disgusted of me. This addiction became worse and worse since then. And they don't know because they don't get to that part. They don't see that side of me. They don't see it. Like, they don't see that side because there's people that actually have this fetish and actually can stand it. How are they gonna know about how addicted I am to these kinds of things? They wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't understand how much I need it. Because they don't have to go through it. They don't have to, like... They don't have to stand with me. They all have, like, different fetishes. But me, I have all kinds of it. They don't have anything. They don't have to deal with pure, like, chaos and everything. This is just... I don't know. But honestly, to end it off, I love all my friends. And I'm just very happy they supported me. I love them all, like my family. But I guess ever since I told them about my fetishes, everything just hasn't been the same. It's only they were still talk to me, or we just drift off because of my actual life. If they do watch this video, I'm sorry about my whole rant. I don't want you guys to think, don't feel bad, don't feel pity, just don't feel anything. Just know that I love you all the same. Even though you guys don't have everything I have, I can deal with it. Just don't have pity for me, because I don't really think I deserve it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Uh, I would say this video is alright. It's probably it's gonna be one of the longer videos I've ever made in this whole channel. 30 minutes. That's like the most longest video I've ever made, other than a live stream. This is one of the most longest videos I have ever made. I'm kind of glad because it gives me more time to yap. If you want me to do a Q&A again, just let me know in the comments and like and subscribe. Basically, I would really like to do this again. And if you have ideas for me, like musics, I guess, or anything else, just let me know. If you want any of my socials, also let me know. I'll try to let you know what my users in each social. But other than that, that's really it. Thank you guys for watching and have a nice rest of your day. God bless you all. I love you guys. Bye.